The definition from Merriam-Webster of leadership is the office or position of a leader, the capacity to lead, capacity, there we go, to lead, or the act or an instance of leading. We all know that we're all leaders in this room, and we all get big heads sometimes, and we gotta come together as a team. This definition I didn't really like, but the one off dictionary didn't really go with the job well, so I chose this one. Next, I have qualities of being a leader. Communication. If you weren't here yesterday, Sarah Bartell talked about communication. She did a really good job of that yesterday. And with this job, it's a vital part. We have to communicate. We have to know that everyone's on the same page, and it can't be a last-minute thing. On Monday, figure out your schedule. If you're in sports, you know your practices, you know your games, and if it conflicts with something, then talk about it on Monday, not the day of, not 30 minutes before. Communication to this job and life is going to be huge with your relationships, friendships, with your coworkers and your bosses and stuff like that. Confidence. I've always thought confidence is key to anything you do in life, whether that's being a leader or in the classroom when you're taking tests. Go in with a confident mindset instead of just going in and saying screw it, then you get an F, and naturally that sucks. But yeah, confidence is going to be really good for you to have as a quality of leader in this job. Just to know that you know what you're going to do on every day, because not every day is going to be the same. Something's going to change, and you need to be confident in yourself that you know what to do with that when that point comes. Intuition is another good quality of leader. That's just knowing what to do right on the spot. We all need our intuition with us in every aspect of life, not just being a leader, not just being in this job, but in the schoolwork, on the football field, the basketball court, volleyball court, whatever. I think that's all sports in here yet. Patience, oh man, I cannot stress enough how big patience is in this job. I don't know how many times last semester people would become impatient and they'd get angry at someone and everything would just fall apart right then and there. Whether it's within the group, within our family, or whether it's dealing with the first floor downstairs and we go down there and you're gonna have to tell them 6 or 7 times to, hey, keep it down. That's what's gonna happen. You have to be patient with people. Have a positive mindset. That's huge. I've always feel like I have a positive mindset no matter what I go into, because I feel like if you have a negative mindset, then it just brings yourself down and everyone around you down. That's not what we need here. We need everyone to be upbeat, and we need to try to get this school back to having a good, positive vibe around here instead of just being negative. Oh, there's nothing to do. We can't do anything. Be that positive influence. Be that leader that steps up and be like, okay, well, have you gone to check out the game room? Or, we have movies playing and stuff like that. So other people are getting out of the rooms and we have a good environment around here. Open-minded is a great quality to have. We all have great ideas. We all want our idea to be the one that just propels everything. Everything comes together. It's great, grand. But sometimes someone else has a better idea. And that's when you need to just find it within yourself to be like, oh yeah, I see that, instead of just being closed-minded and it's your way or the highway. That's not going to get you anything in this job. If you're going to be like that, you're going to bring everyone down. You will get fired, I assume. So being open-minded, just know that just because you have an idea, there might be a better idea out there, and just be willing to accept that and to go with it. Being committed is another great quality to have with anything you do, especially this job. This is a pretty serious job around here. We try to keep everyone safe over there on Ben's side, and over here we're just trying to have a good time, have fun with everyone that comes in here. And if you're not committed to this job, I promise you will not last long. If you just think you're gonna come in here, oh, it's free school, I'm just here for the money, I'm just here, to not pay for rent, none of that, you won't have a job. Like, if you don't take this seriously, it will backfire on you. Being driven, I think that's a great quality. Not even in this job, but in life. If you can't find the drive within yourself, then who's gonna give it for you? Your mom and dad aren't gonna be there for you every single second of your life. And your friends aren't going to be there for you every second of your life. You have to find within yourself to go and do what you got to do and do it with a smile on your face. Being organized, boy, that one, man, that one's huge, especially in this job. I don't know how unorganized we were last semester, and even the semester before that, where we just had no idea what was going on. We thought we were going to do something on Tuesday, but then something didn't happen. And it just, everything wasn't on the same page. No one was communicating. It's another, like it's in here. And we just need to become more organized so that way we have a set plan. Okay, well, this week is all this. And that's why I think with the schedule being the way it is, it's every week. That's what it is. Done deal. We're not trying to switch every week and stuff like that. So I think organization is going to be a huge part in our success this semester. Humility, being humble, man. That's that can tie in with being open-minded. I've struggled with humility sometimes, and I just got to find that ground to where I take a step back and I just humble myself with what has ever gone on, the accomplishments that you've had. It doesn't matter. We all need to take a step back and look and just become humble with ourselves. Being passionate about this. With this job, your jobs in the future, the sport you're in, if you don't have that passion, you're not going to be willing to go and do whatever you have to do. And that's definitely key to success in this job, your sports career, and your life in general. Accountability. You have to hold yourself accountable, and we have to hold everyone else accountable. If I can't trust you to go do something, then that's a problem. You know, I should be able to trust Sierra's going to do her job, so that way I'm holding her accountable, she's holding me accountable, that we're going to be there Friday night at the Village doing our shift. That's how it works. Okay. Oh, I like the space bar. So I believe there's 3 major types of leadership: Ocratic, democratic, and laissez-faire. Ocratic is kind of the leadership of where it's very independent, it's yourself. When a situation arises, you're there. You don't have to call on someone else to make a vote. You know what to do, you're getting it done. That's being a leader. Democratic, that's when the whole group comes together, we vote on something, and then something gets done. That's another type of leadership, but we just bring it all together. Laissez-faire is like a really laid-back kind of type leadership. I believe that's what we had 2 semesters ago, where it was just freelance. You do whatever you want. There was no consequences for anything. If you didn't show up for a shift, oh well. That's a different type of leadership, just depending on how they want their environment to be. But I think that's not going to be how it is very much on that side with Ben. But over here, it's pretty much like that. We kind of get to do whatever we want as long as we're doing our job. Okay, so there's a video. There's probably like 50 quotes on here, but it's only like 2 minutes long. And I want you guys to really read the quotes and pick one quote out of here. And I want to ask like 2 people to share what quote they picked and why they picked what it did and how they can tie that in with the job.